Look what arrived this week! Hey guys, it's Elise and I wanted to show you guys my engagement ring. I am obsessed. So let's get straight into it. So the specs, it is from a small jeweler in New South Wales, Meg Maskell. So her business is Meg Maskell Fine Jewellery. The stone we've chosen is a peach sapphire. It's an oval cut and it's 1.54 carats and it measures, I think it was 5.9 millimeters by 7.75. The style is solitaire, meaning it just has the single stone in the ring design, and the metal used is rose gold. So obviously it's not your traditional white diamond. I don't think I've ever really wanted a white diamond. I guess I thought that was just like what you get. And I knew I wanted to be involved in the ring design process, so I could really dictate how it would look, because I'm going to be wearing this ring for the rest of my life. So choosing the jeweler was easy. I'd already come across Meg because I'd bought one of her rings online, and she is one of the few jewelers that does solid rose gold rings, and I'm really into rose gold. I just think that metal suits me and my skin tone the best. And so I've been investing in a lot of solid rose gold pieces because I know I'll be wearing them for years to come. And it's so upsetting when you get like a ring you really like and then after a few years it tarnishes, and I mean it's never going to look the same. So I had found Meg because she does a few rose gold designs, and then last year when we were visiting family in Sydney, we also popped into the boutique. So while I was there, I saw all these other engagement rings and I was like, yeah, wow, I know where to go when it comes time for like engagement or wedding bands, you know, or hinting heavily where to go. So originally I was thinking a sapphire, so a really dark blue or navy sapphire. I think they're called midnight sapphires. Could be wrong. But yeah, I was thinking that, and then I was like, oh, maybe it's a bit dark, you know, maybe I want something a bit more light in stone color. So then I was thinking morganite, because morganite is like a light pink stone. It comes in a few color variations, so I would sort of tend towards the peachier morganites, and it just ties in so nicely with rose gold. And that sort of seamless design really appealed to me. So I was heading towards a morganite. I had messaged Meg just leading up to our first consultation to make the engagement ring. And I was just letting her know like what designs I was heading towards. And she was like, oh, actually I've got some stunning peach sapphires in stock as well. And I was like, huh. And I think from that moment I was sold, because it fit the bill of sapphires and I love sapphires. So on one hand, morganites are far less expensive than peach sapphires. Peach sapphires are quite rare. But on the other hand, sapphires are much harder and therefore more durable than morganites. So on the Mohs scale, that's a scale of hardness, the morganite is a 7.5 to 8 and the sapphires are 9. So that's second only to diamond, which is a 10. So obviously having that durability of a sapphire is a bit more appealing, because I'm going to be wearing this stone, well, this ring day in, day out, and I want something that will really last and that I don't have to be too careful. So here I was pretty much set on a peach sapphire. And Meg was kind enough to send a bunch of videos through of all the different colors she had. I was really set on that peachy kind of color. I didn't want anything that's too pink or reddy color, and in the other direction I didn't want anything that's too orange either. So I wanted something that would really tie in well with rose gold. The next hard decision was round cut or oval cut, and I ended up choosing an oval cut just because my fingers are very slender, and I just think that looks better on them to have like a more elongated stone. One she already had on site with her, and then the rest were coming in a shipment from Sri Lanka, where they're mined and cut. And it just worked out that the one she already had on hand was that beautiful peachy color I really like, and also it was the biggest. So of all the stones that she had and still to come, it was the biggest. So as I said, it was 1.54 carats and just under 6 by 8 millimeters, which makes it as a really popular size for engagement rings. And I just did a little mock-up, tiny little oval, and made like a paper ring and to see what size it would look like on my hand. And I was like, yeah, this is good. Like, I don't think I want any smaller than that. So yeah, that worked out well. So after that decision was made on the stone, it was then a case of choosing what band I wanted. I knew from the start I didn't want any additional stones in it. I just wanted that simple solitaire design. I did know in advance I wanted the wedding band to have like a series of small stones in it. So I wanted the engagement ring to be like plain and just really focus on the beauty of the stone itself, and then the wedding band to have a little something extra. And then deciding on the profile, that's like how the stone fits in the setting and joins the band. So I wanted the sort of setting to be integrated in the band so it wasn't as high. I think it's only like maybe a millimeter or two difference, but I think it's just a little bit more practical to have a lower profile design. And also I just like the look better of the slightly lower profile design. So it arrived this week and I am so happy with it. It is even better than I had thought, and my expectations were like up here. The photos and videos that we were looking at just don't even do it justice. Like, the way the light hits it and it reflects it, like a video can't capture that. So yeah, it's stunning. I've tried my best to capture it in these videos for you guys to see, but in person it's so much better. The day before it arrived, I was thinking this could have actually been like such a disaster. Like, we haven't even seen the stone and we've paid all this money for it, and yeah, it could have like been completely different. But I guess, you know, I knew the quality of Meg's work because I had been to the boutique, so I had that confidence in her. But still, yeah, I'm really glad it turned out well. The stone goes so seamlessly with rose gold, which is exactly what I want. And the stone actually looks different in different lights. So in some lights it looks more clear, and then, I mean, it still has a bit of color, it's just like a super light peach. And then in other places it looks slightly more pink, but still that peachy color. And then in other lights it looks more like a champagne kind of colored stone, but with that nice rosy undertone. On the second day of having it, I freaked out because I found, I saw this tiny little like black line in it, and I was like, oh my goodness, I've only had this like 2 days and I've cracked it, or I've like scratched it or damaged it somehow. And I messaged Meg and she said it's like a natural inclusion, or just a junction of two facets. I'm not going to pretend to know what that means. I didn't even notice it the first day, so it's really hardly noticeable. On one hand, I'm not really sure why I expected it to be like perfect, like no flaws. It's a bit of character. It's proof that it's natural and not, you know, a perfect lab created creation. Yeah, really happy with the ring. If you were thinking of venturing out from, you know, your traditional white diamond, I would say definitely go for it. I mean, just look into it. At least you're gonna know your options. You don't have to buy a colored stone at the end of the day. You can buy a diamond, but yeah, I mean, at least know all your options. Don't just go with a diamond because like that's the normal. I mean, everyone has a diamond. I can appreciate a diamond, but to me they're a little boring. Like they're very white, they're very pristine. I'm more like a stone. Well, obviously I wanted a stone that has a little bit more personality, has a little bit more character, uniqueness. Alrighty, I think that's enough of me waffling. So thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!